A room furnished comfortably and tastefully, but not extravagantly. At the back, a door to the right leads to the entrance hall. Another to the left leads to Helmer's study. Between the doors stands a piano, its polished surface reflecting the soft winter sunlight streaming in from the window. In the middle of the left-hand wall is a door, and beyond it a window with delicate curtains drawn aside. Near the window are a round table, armchairs, and a small sofa, all arranged to encourage conversation. In the right-hand wall at the farther end, another door leads to a small passage. On the same side, nearer the footlights, stands a stove, flanked by 2 easy chairs and a rocking chair. Between the stove and the door is a small table covered with lace doilies, on which rests a vase of fresh winter flowers. Engravings in gilded frames adorn the walls. A cabinet displays china and small objects collected over the years. A small bookcase holds well-bound books, their spines worn slightly from frequent use. The floors are carpeted and a fire burns brightly in the stove, sending flickering shadows across the room. Outside, winter has draped the city in frost, and the muted light adds a cozy warmth indoors. A bell rings in the hall. Shortly afterwards, the door is heard to open. Enter Nora, humming a lively tune and in high spirits. She is in outdoor dress and carries a number of parcels, which she lays carefully on the table to the right. She leaves the outer door ajar, and through it can be seen a porter carrying a Christmas tree in a basket, which he hands to the maid who has opened the door. Nora, hide the Christmas tree carefully. Helen, be sure the children do not see it until this evening when it is all dressed. She turns to the porter, taking out her purse with a flourish. How much do I owe you? Porter, 6pence. Nora, there is a shilling. No, keep the change. The porter thanks her with a polite bow and exits. Nora shuts the door behind him, laughing softly to herself. She takes off her hat and coat with exaggerated care, as if performing a private little dance for no one but herself. From her pocket, she takes a small packet of macaroons and pops one into her mouth, savoring it. Then she tiptoes to her husband's door and listens carefully. Nora. Yes, he is in. Still humming, she skips to the table on the right, her eyes sparkling with mischief. Helmer, calling from his study. Is that my little lark twittering out there? Nora, without looking up, busy opening parcels. Yes, it is. Helmer, is it my little squirrel bustling about? Nora, yes, indeed. Helmer, and when did my squirrel come home today? Nora, just now. She slips the macaroon bag into her pocket and wipes her mouth carefully. Come in here, Torvald, and see what I have bought. Helmer, don't disturb me. A few moments pass. He opens the door slightly, peeking in with pen in hand. Bought, did you say? All these things? Has my little spendthrift been wasting money again? Nora, yes, but Torvald, this year we really may indulge ourselves a little. This is the first Christmas we haven't needed to economize. Helmer, still, you know, we cannot spend recklessly. Nora, yes, Torvald, but perhaps we may be a wee bit more reckless now, may we not? Just a tiny, tiny bit. You are going to have a big salary soon and earn lots and lots of money. Helmer, yes, after the new year, but then it will be a whole quarter before the salary is due. Nora, pooh, we can borrow until then. Helmer, Nora, approaching her and taking her playfully by the ear. The same little featherhead. Just suppose I borrowed £50 today, and you spent it all in the Christmas week. And then on New Year's Eve, a slate fell on my head and killed me, and... Nora, putting her hands over his mouth with mock horror. Oh, don't say such horrid things. Helmer, still, suppose that happened. What then? Nora, if that were to happen, I don't think I should care whether I owed money or not. Helmer, yes, but what about the people who had lent it? Nora, they? Who would bother about them? I should not know who they were. Helmer, that is like a woman. But seriously, Nora, you know my thoughts. No debt, no borrowing. There can be no freedom or beauty about a home life that depends on borrowing and debt. We have kept bravely on the straight road so far, and we will continue to do so for as long as the struggle lasts. Nora, moving toward the stove. As you wish, Torvald. Helmer, following her, smiling fondly. Come now! My little skylark must not droop her wings. What is this? Is my little squirrel out of temper today? He takes out his purse with a mock flourish. Nora, look what I have got here. Nora, turning quickly, eyes bright. Money! Helmer, indeed. He hands her the money. Do? You think I do not know how much is wanted for? Housekeeping at Christmas? Nora, counting eagerly. 10 shillings a pound, 2 pounds. Thank you, Torvald. This will keep me going for quite some time. Helmer, indeed it must. Nora, yes, it will. But come here and let me show you what I have bought. And all so cheap. Look, a new suit for Ivar, a sword, a horse, and a trumpet for Bob. A doll and Dolly's bedstead for Emmy. They are very plain, but she will soon break them anyway. And here are dress lengths and handkerchiefs for the maids. Old Anne deserves something better too. Helmer, and what is in this parcel? Nora, crying out, No, you mustn't see that until this evening. Helmer, very well. But now, you extravagant little person, tell me, what would you like for yourself? Nora, for myself? Oh, I am sure I want nothing. Helmer, yes, but you must. Something reasonable, something you particularly like. Nora, no, I truly can't think of anything unless Torvald. Helmer, well, Nora, playing with his coat buttons, eyes downcast. If you really want to give me something, you might. Helmer, well, out with it. Nora, speaking quickly, you might give me money, Torvald. Only just as much as you can afford. Then one day I will buy something with it. Helmer, but Nora, oh, do, dear Torvald. Please do! Then I can wrap it in beautiful gilt paper and hang it on the Christmas tree. Wouldn't that be fun? Helmer, what are little people called who are always wasting money? Nora, spendthrifts, I know. Let us do as you suggest, Torvald. And then I shall have time to think what I am most in want of. Very sensible, isn't it? Helmer, smiling. Indeed it is, that is to say, if you were really to save out of the money I give you, and then buy something for yourself. But if you spend it all on housekeeping and unnecessary things, then I merely have to pay up again. Nora, oh, but Torvald. Helmer, you can't deny it. My dear little Nora, he wraps his arm around her waist. A sweet little spendthrift, but so expensive. Nora, I do really save all I can. Helmer, laughing, that's true, all you can, but nothing ever stays saved. Nora, smiling quietly, eyes bright, you haven't any idea how many expenses skylarks and squirrels have. Torvald, Helmer, you are an odd little soul, very like your father. You always find new ways to wheedle money from me, and once obtained, it melts in your hands. You never know where it has gone. Still, one must take you as you are. It is in the blood. Indeed, you inherit these things. Nora, I wish I had inherited many of Papa's qualities. You, Helmer, and I would not wish you to be anything but yourself, my sweet little skylark. But I notice you look rather uneasy today. Nora, do I? Helmer, indeed, look straight at me. Nora, looks at him slightly guilty. Well? Helmer, wagging his finger playfully, hasn't Miss Sweet Tooth been breaking rules in town today? Nora, no, what makes you think that? Helmer, hasn't she visited the confectioner's? Nora, no, Torvald. Helmer, not nibbling sweets? Nora, no, certainly not. Helmer, not even a macaroon or two? Nora, no, I assure you. Helmer, smiling indulgently, there, I was only joking. Nora, tidying parcels at the table, I should never go against your wishes. Helmer, I know. Besides, you gave me your word. Keep your little Christmas secrets to yourself. All will be revealed tonight when the Christmas tree is lit. Nora, did you invite Dr. Rank? Helmer, no, but he will come to dinner, of course. I've ordered some fine wine. Nora, I look forward to tonight immensely. Nora, so do I. And the children. Torvald, they will be delighted. Helmer, indeed! It is splendid to feel the comfort of a safe appointment and a generous income. Delightful, isn't it? Nora, wonderful. Helmer, do you recall last Christmas? For 3 weeks, you worked late each night making ornaments for the tree. It was, for me, the dullest 3 weeks I ever spent. Nora, I didn't find it dull. Helmer, smiling. But the result was so small, Nora. Nora, oh, don't tease me! How could I help the cat tearing everything? Helmer, of course you couldn't, poor girl. Intentions matter. But it is good our hard times are over. Nora. Yes, it is wonderful. The bell rings. Nora tidies the room, fussing over parcels. Helmer. If a caller, remember I am not at home. Maid. A lady, ma'am, a stranger. Nora. Ask her in. Maid ushers in Mrs. Linda, who is in traveling dress. Mrs. Linda. Dejectedly. How do you do, Nora? Nora. Doubtfully, how do you do? Mrs. Linda. You don't recognize me? Nora. No, Christine! Is it really